Have you ever felt like life keeps sending you the same problems over and over again? Like you're stuck in a loop, constantly facing the same struggles, just in different forms. Maybe it's always ending up in toxic relationships, or constantly attracting people who take you for granted, or watching the same dreams fall apart before they even begin. It's easy to think that life is just unfair, that bad luck follows you, that no matter what you do, the same pain finds its way back. But what if it's not just coincidence? What if life isn't punishing you, but trying to teach you? Look closely at your life, at your patterns, at the problems that seem to follow you like a shadow. We tend to think we've moved on from past mistakes, yet somehow we end up in the same situations again. Different faces, same story, different names, same heartache. If you've ever wondered why life feels like it's repeating itself, here's the truth. The same lessons will keep appearing until you finally learn them. This is most obvious in relationships. Have you ever noticed that you keep attracting the same kind of people? The ones who don't respect your boundaries? The ones who take more than they give? It's not a coincidence. It's a pattern. And patterns don't happen by accident. They happen because there is something we haven't faced within ourselves. Something we haven't yet healed. And until we confront it, until we choose differently, life will keep handing us the same test in different forms. Think of life as a mirror. It reflects back to you what's happening inside. If you constantly attract people who don't respect your boundaries, maybe it's because deep down, you're afraid to enforce them. If you find yourself trusting people who let you down, maybe there's a wound inside you that seeks validation, even from those who don't deserve it. Life doesn't just throw random obstacles at you. It presents challenges that force you to confront your deepest fears, your unhealed wounds, your unresolved emotions. So, the real question isn't why does this keep happening to me, but what am I supposed to learn from this? Because until you do, the cycle won't break. The lesson will just return in different packaging. So how do you break free? How do you stop reliving the same mistakes, the same heartbreaks, the same disappointments? It starts with self-awareness. It starts with recognizing the pattern and asking yourself, what is this situation trying to teach me? What have I been avoiding within myself? What fear, belief, or insecurity keeps pulling me back into the same cycle? And once you see the pattern, you have a choice. You can either keep repeating it or you can break it. Breaking the cycle doesn't mean life suddenly becomes easy. It means you start making different choices. You start enforcing your boundaries. You start valuing yourself enough to walk away from what no longer serves you. And that's when life changes. That's when you stop being stuck. Because the moment you finally get the lesson, life doesn't need to teach it to you anymore. Every struggle, every heartbreak, every difficult moment you face, it's not just happening to you, it's happening for you. It's pushing you toward growth, toward healing, toward becoming the version of yourself that no longer repeats the same pain. So if you feel stuck in a cycle, don't just try to escape it. Understand it. Look at the pattern. Find the lesson. And then, most importantly, change. Because life only repeats what you refuse to learn.